not going to talk about.
Yeah, don't talk about that. Yeah. Chill out. That's just crazy, though, dog. Like,
as you pick your teeth.
All right, it's going.
I because I do like 90% of the cooking here. I've been really like trying to get into my bag of figuring out like what I can and can't cook.
I fuck with that, dog.
Dog, I figured out how to make a turkey leg.
Oh.
He.
You got Dutch oven?
No.
How you make it?
In the oven, just low and slow, 350 for 3.5
hours. What kind of pan you put it in? Just a bacon sheet
wrapped in aluminum foil.
You ain't got the what's the name one, nigga? The individual pans, man.
You ain't got the Dutch oven.
Like I don't want it to like. I want mine to be a real slow roasted turkey leg. I could get like a Nesco or a slow cooker like that, but like just low and slow.
No, I'm talking about you ain't gonna give them the presentation like the niggas be doing. Put them in the individual.
No, I did it with the dirty rice, with the mac and cheese.
My nigga out here cooking.
And I was telling my son, I'm like, bro, hey, for real in real life, what if you know how to prepare your favorite meal? Like your favorite thing you like to eat. What if you know how to cook it? And dog, this turkey leg.
I do know how to cook it.
You know how to cook your favorite meal?
Mm-hmm. My favorite meal is basic as fuck though. I like pancakes.
All right, dog.
Like dinner. What's your favorite dinner?
I like pancakes.
I like pancakes, yeah.
I don't think I have a favorite dinner.
You sound like a kid. That nigga sound like
childish. Ain't no wrong with it. It just sounds childish.
No. I think that to answer your question, I like certain things my wife cooks a lot, but I don't have a specific thing that my wife doesn't cook that I like a lot.
Like you don't like one thing, like chicken.
If you're, let's say for instance, you out on business, of course, and then you get to expensive meal and you're in your favorite city and you get to eat whatever you want. Let's say you in Chicago, you get eat whatever you want.
Steak 48, lamb chops,
burger, right? What if you knew how to make? What if you knew how to make that type of burger at home?
I do know how to make that type of burger at home. I'm a fucking great burger maker.
Here we go. Dog.
He's just great at everything. That's why he can't lose no weight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nigga, I can see a 6-pack. Fuck out of here.
You looking at other men again?
I will see you in a couple weeks.
We're
gonna see you, fam.
Yeah, like, never had a 6-pack. What are you talking shit to us like?
We're gonna see you.
I do, but Tony, I agree with you. I do like to cook, and I do invest a lot into the utensils I use to cook. That's why I actually bought a Dutch oven because I just bought a Dutch oven. But I have a lot of cast irons and stuff, so I genuinely enjoy
a lot of cast iron.
I do. I like cooking burgers and steaks a lot.
Hey, do you season your cast iron?
I do.
For some reason, I don't believe you.
Nigga, yes, you ain't got a griddle, nigga.
I don't have a griddle, but every time I use a cast iron,
we got a panini press.
Yeah.
You ain't got the black top, nigga.
Why don't you?
Why Quizzy see my house yesterday? I was like, "What Tony moved to?" Like, bro,
this is nice, nigga.
Like, what about not saying? You know what I'm saying? That's hate, bro. You have nice things, man.
No, nigga, I said you had a nice house. What the fuck? I can't say you have a
nice hate. Bro, no, because you didn't say you didn't say he had a nice house. You said when did Tony move into a mansion? That's what you said.
I did not say the word mansion.
I swear on you did, bro.
It was the doorway. The doorway had the circle joint.
No, you said when did he move into a mansion? That's what you said, fam.
Bookshelf arches.
Yeah, the arches was nice. Well, so I apologize, brother. You have a very nice house.
But maybe it's me because like when people see my girl, like, your girl is cute. I'm like, not supposed to have a good looking bitch. Like, what's wrong with y'all?
Crazy, bro.
It might be me. I don't know. Can't take a joke. No, hey, but these are my over eggs yays. Like, let's talk over breakfast yays. No.
Hey, can we start the pod so I could get these hot takes off?
Yeah, go for it.
Nigga, thirsty.
Shout out to 72 Tip Podcast.
You missed the pod last week. That's why.
I know. Yeah, that's what it is.
Dude is 1,000% get my mag, but I deserved it.
What I'm getting the mag for?
Bro, I called you in confidence and said I had a hot take. Talk the hot take through with you.
You did go full flip.
Hey, wait. Talk the hot take through you that I realized in the midst of talking.
I thought that was the one you told me to do. That's why I only did the one.
Dude, you already told me that you did it to me because I snitched on you the episode.
What was the other one? The Tim
Duncan one.
Ah, that was the one I was supposed to say. That's what.
But I'm Q.
But I'm standing behind him,
You
man,
are.
because you be hating.
What's your name, dude?
And I'm Dooch. That's a new shirt.
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
My dad got this from me from New Orleans. It's not new now. It's my
Okay.
walk around shirt.
Go ahead with your hot take.
This my walk around shirt.
I'll save the Wayne one.
No, that's your favorite rapper. Maybe not say that shit.
I'll save
say it with your chest.
I'll save the Wayne one for next one. This one is better. Money.
No, say it right now. It's more relevant now, fam.
No, we got to talk about the Wayne one, but I feel like if I say a second, it'll lead us into that conversation. Money doesn't buy happiness. Discipline does. And discipline is easier with money, but money makes discipline harder.
Fam, you just talked in a circle, fam.
Money doesn't buy happiness. Discipline does.
But you said with more money, you can be more disciplined.
Less disciplined.
You can be less disciplined, is what I'm saying. Maybe I just said it wrong.
said more.
I think I said it wrong.
Less. He said it's easier to be disciplined
when you have money. So that's easier.
No, it's more difficult to be disciplined when you have money.
Yeah, when you have everything, it's harder to be disciplined, is what I'm trying to say, that I'm doing a poor job of saying it.
I would think it would be easier.
No.
Well, you don't have to be disciplined when you got the money.
No, you do have to be disciplined.
You don't. That's what the money is for.
I'm telling you, I think it's more easy because you can assign people to help you be disciplined.
So why are billionaires and millionaires talk about how they get up at 4 a.m. and run every day? You think that's easier with money?
Yes.
You think running at 4 a.m, no matter who you are, is easy?
Yes.
With money?
If I don't have to go to work, yes. It's easier for me to wake up and go. I can go back to sleep afterwards, bro. I don't gotta go to work.
But the guy who is a millionaire,
I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. That doesn't mean. What does that mean?
Hey, don't run no miles.
And don't run nowhere to work.
The point I'm saying is that those guys also have to go to work.
Right.
But they pick their hours. I don't pick my hours.
The guys who run those businesses, though, to me, actually have a harder job than the guy who has a 9 to 5.
Why do you believe that?
I don't believe that, bro.
Because if they don't work, the shit don't get done.
No, that's if I don't work, the shit don't get done.
If Dooch don't work, shit don't get done. If Dooch is
they can come and go as they want, bro.
If Dooch is
I'm not there, shit don't go out, fam.
Yeah, we need the work,
and we don't get paid.
Yeah, but the guy who runs this is my opinion.
Bro, my CEO and COO fam have not been at work all week. I've been shipping shit out. They've been getting paid all week, and they haven't been there.
Their job is based on what they're responsible for. So if they hire good people like Dooch who gonna get up at 5 and come to work, I can get up at 5 and go run and play golf. And then when I get in there, I can crack the rip. Oh, Dooch, you get that shit done?
Get that shit done, bro.
I'm about to head back out. Gotta go see the mistress.
I do think that guys like that exist, but I do think that the most successful guys in the world, not the guys who inherited money, the guys who started from nothing and made something, I do think they're not the kind of bosses that you guys are explaining. I'm not saying
he's a great boss, bro. But like Tony said, he's built a team of motherfuckers that's gonna do what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, but I do think that their jobs, the higher.
I'm not saying his job is not important, because it's very important. He talks to different customers and doing all that stuff.
Dude, let Quincy get this idea out, because I want to understand what you think these guys do.
Yeah, and it's funny that now my debate is being leaned on this debate, and that's not the debate I was trying to have, but I'll go into it. Because I was just specifically talking about discipline. I was not talking about specific bosses.
Well, like, even if we don't have to finish that thought, but discipline, I think easier with more money.
No, I think
it's probably a 50-50 split.
So let me say it like this, and this would be all me, Serge. And I definitely don't have $1 million or hundreds of thousands of dollars. But I went from
start the pod line.
I went from minimum wage
to 200,000
to making a decent amount of money, and I've taken a decent amount of jumps. And I have found the more money I make, the harder it is for me to stay disciplined.
Dog, you sound like a real
Republican
elitist.
Imagine
Quincy, imagine you still worked at Home Depot in this climate right now.
Yeah, first of all, don't chill out.
But I'm saying, I'm asking you, imagine being that person right now.
I know, but
The
chill out.
person that you were when you were
But
working at
now
Home
let's say
Depot.
Milwaukee Parks. Let's say you still worked at Milwaukee
Yeah,
Parks.
but
Yeah,
That was
that's what
the
I'm
first
saying.
job where you was
Yeah,
making some money.
but political connects, bro. Chill out.
But you worked there. What am I supposed to say, bro? You worked there.
We gotta say Milwaukee Parks. But
The paper company.
what I'm-
Jesus
I guess
Christ.
Now we got to delete my nigga pass because
discipline is such a wild.
Here's what
wide
I'm
term.
saying.
What are you disciplined? What are you less disciplined about now that you got the money?
No, I'm more. I have to work harder at my discipline because I have more money.
Discipline is a descriptive term. What are you describing that is more difficult? Disciplined at eating healthy, disciplined at saving money.
You got the money to eat healthy.
Okay, so because I
that
make
shit
more,
is expensive.
Because I make more money, right? And if I want, let's say, to go eat a burger instead of eat a salad, I don't have to worry about buying the burger anymore. I could just go do it. So it's like, because I have more, it's easy to do the things that are bad for me.
But if you didn't have the money, how do you think you would be able to afford to eat healthy? Because it's very expensive.
Meaning, like, okay,
hey, shooting the dog food over my shoulder is crazy. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I do think that, like, for instance, y'all knew me back then when I stayed at the trap. I could eat Culver's every day, right?
You could have ate salad every day too, nigga. You just chose not to.
I did, but to me right now, I don't have another money. To me, it was like I could always figure out how to get to Culver's, if that makes sense, money or not money. But right now, I always had money in my back of my mind. It's like, well, I only got this amount of money. That means that I can't do X. But now with more money, I can always go.
But with more money, now you can buy the other thing that you couldn't afford.
Like remember how you used to grocery shop when you was broke? You was like, hey, bro, go to Aldi's and get the rotisserie chicken. Mm-hmm. We could eat on this for like 3-4 days. Now you go to Whole Foods and you get the berries that expire in 26 hours. I'm just saying. It's all privilege.
Yeah,
because you got money, bro.
So what about big, more money, more problems? I think that's what I'm saying.
He was talking about a different life, bro.
You're using the money to create more problems. It's not that just because you have more money, you have more problems. If you don't raise your standard of living, if you were still living in the house,
if you were still living in the trap and making what you're making now, it will be a different life. Man.
Right? So you're telling me, dude. First of all, I'm going to ask you what was Big talking about, but more or less that group of words that he said out loud, you don't believe that was prolific and that most people can see themselves in it?
Big or small? It doesn't have to be that way, fam.
I think it is that way for a lot of people.
But Big is talking about the way that he made money created more problems. Like niggas see.
Why do you feel that way though?
Because I've made more money and shit got harder.
And you bought more things, bro. If you had the money and you still stayed at the trap, you would be able to save.
Let me say it like this then, because I think I'm saying
you save a lot.
Making more money did not make my life easier.
But do you get what I'm saying, bro?
You're taking agency out of this, right? Like the decisions that you made on this escalation. Yeah. On this escalation of making more money. So as you made more money, you made more money decisions, which created more responsibility, which made you have to be more disciplined. Like we don't have to keep doing this.
You don't have to keep buying shit as you make more money, bro.
Hey, and I know you seek to kind of level it out so that even as you keep making more money, we can just throw that in the back to be able to but like that's not the dance partner that you chose in life.
Like imagine as you've gained more money, look at the things that you have done too.
Because of discipline.
House.
No, not even because of discipline. I'm saying these are the things that you wanted. You wanted a baby. You wanted a house. We wanted a car for the house. We wanted.
Yeah, but
I wanted the fence in the background.
But that's all.
But that's all things that you wanted. Nobody told you had to do that.
Okay, so what you guys are saying is because you guys are just saying it was a choice because it was a choice. That's your disagreement with me.
But now it's a choice because I have the money to do these things now. Like.
Yeah.
But
I
like,
am.
hold on, Quincy. Let me
So
give
it
you this
doesn't have to be a bad. It
Let's
don't
say
have to be more
today.
money, more problem.
Let's say today, right?
But it
Starting
is. It
today.
is for everybody. That's the crazy part about
But
it. That's
Quincy,
peace.
hold on. Hear me
That's
out though.
peace. That's
I don't
peace.
have
No.
more. Hey,
Hold on, dude.
I don't have more problems.
I think you
Dude.
do. I think you
Dude.
do.
Don't,
Let me add.
bro.
Let me
You
add
don't
this,
have the
Quincy.
same problems, but you have more problems. I know
Quincy.
you.
How?
That's peace.
Hold on, dude. Quincy.
I got
let's say
different
today-
problems. They're not more. It
let's
ain't
say
more. I got
today-
different ones. Yeah.
Today and for the next 5 years, they're gonna add an extra $500,000 a year to your salary.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have more problems because you have more money?
Yes.
Why?
What is the problems?
I think, first of all, I like having more money. I think it sounds like I don't, but I do like having more money. And parts of having more money makes your life, the surface level of your problems become easier. It does not fix any real problems. And with more money, like for instance, the higher I go in my career, the more time.
No. We're not talking about career. I'm just saying, if we just gave you $500,000 more a year, the only problems you would have would be the ones that you create from today going forward.
Yes. Okay, I agree with that.
That's what we're saying.
I'm making problems there, brother.
Yeah, but that's not okay. How do you not make problems?
Keep living like you've been living, bro.
I guess level set. Like, there's no reason.
I'm telling you, bro. As you get more money, niggas just start buying more shit, fam. Niggas start doing more shit, fam.
But
that's what I'm saying. That's it.
The issue.
Put it this way:
issue,
if you made an extra $500,000 and didn't tell your wife, or your lifestyle didn't change, and in 5 years you got
lie
$2 million saved,
lie.
I didn't say lie. I'm just saying, where's the problem coming from? We live a life here. We're sustaining at this level. We getting the extra $500K while we creating more problems.
So, like, here's my issue with what y'all are saying, and this is my biggest issue with y'all as a whole. Y'all think that y'all are above the way that us regular people think and feel. Let me finish real quick. Let me finish, dude.
Us regular, like he ain't got
no.
And he's the nigga that's saying that he just go. I'm saying
he just got an extra $500,000.
Let me finish. Let me finish. The idea that you could tell someone just don't have that problem then is crazy to me.
I'm not saying you're not gonna have problems. I'm saying as we get more money, niggas create more problems, fam.
Yeah, but why? It's what I am saying is not unique to the majority of people.
Because niggas got more money, fam.
That's what I'm saying. The idea that you think that you could get more money and not create more problems makes me think that you're better than everybody.
But do you think? No, that comes with discipline.
That's the fuck I was.
That's what he's saying. He's saying the more money you get, the harder it is.
Oh my god! Thank you, dude.
But it is this. I mean, it's not harder. What makes it harder?
Discipline is fucking
That's
hard.
what makes it harder. Is what makes it harder.
No, it's not, bro.
Discipline is what makes things difficult.
No,
it's not. Bro.
Not doing discipline is the
bro.
Easy
I swear
part.
to God, if I had more money and I didn't have to go to do my 9 to 5, bro, it would be different. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I feel differently about the 9 to 5 thing too. I think work is inevitable no matter who you are. But if you don't work, you die.
But it's a different type of work.
Yeah, 9 to 5 and work are two different things. Because if I'm the boss of the company, I don't work 9 to 5. Maybe I work 12 to 8. Maybe I put hours in when I feel like it.
No, there's no feel like it.
Maybe this week I don't have to work because I don't have no clients. I don't got to do nothing. Fam.
If you are in charge of your company, and this is a whole nother conversation that I would love to have, in my opinion, and you guys are correct in the sense of how you choose to work and when you choose to work is your idea. But being in charge means that if the people that you hire don't get their shit done, you are responsible for getting that shit done. But if
you hire good people, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah,
that's why you hire good people. That's why they go through that.
Quincy, you think the person who owns not your company, but a company like your company has to step in and do some work if somebody not you, but like you don't do their job?
I've seen it.
Bro, that's not how most companies work.
Ain't nobody.
I swear to God,
I swear to God, ain't nobody coming in there calling you.
Okay.
And my vice president won't even have to do what the fuck I do. And that nigga's 2 steps above me, bro. And his schedule won't change. He's still gonna run at 6 a.m.
Here's my point. Here's my point. I am a million miles away to the person who runs the company that I work for. But if you're talking about the person who runs my department,
No, we're not talking about that person. He's
But
supposed
that-
to do that.
That
But
person
in my-
is
He's
not
supposed
the-
to do that.
Yeah.
But in my world, well, if you guys
that
listen for a
person is
second,
not a
But
CEO.
that person is supposed to cover you, fam,
Let me-
because he's
but
your,
let me-
head of your department.
How do
I'm
I-
talking
how do I-
about the nigga that's over him, fam. Like he's not coming down there
but let's
to do no shit, fam.
No,
how I'm
all he
saying
gonna
it-
do is yell at your boss. Like,
no,
hey,
but how I'm
Exactly.
saying
Why
it
is
that
it?
I think we're getting lost
What
in
are we talking
translation.
about, fam?
I think we're getting lost in translation
Am
because
I
of
confused?
how my company is set up. So I'm going
But
to
you have a boss.
listen-
I also have a boss that's going to
listen-
do my job when I'm not there.
But listen
My
for a second.
CEO is not coming to the shipping department to book a fucking truck, fam.
But
dude,
listen,
I
for a
Is
second.
what I'm saying.
we're confused because like at Quincy's company is like CEO and then whoever's under the CEO and then Quincy. We just not up there. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say what I'm trying to say.
Quincy like right here.
I'm going to
He be texting the CEO like, hey,
I'm going to fake it.
you see the picture there?
The CEO, and not in my company, a company like my company, I have seen have to come down and do the job.
Bro, my CEO wants a t-shirt. He's still not coming to the shipping department to book a truck.
Yeah, but what I'm saying at my current level though, dude, Tony is being funny. It is, I have seen it. I have seen it where it was like, oh shit, that person can't do it. I have to jump in and get it done. I've seen it.
That's not regular. I just want you to know.
I think maybe
Where?
I don't want to respond the way I want to respond. I don't want to respond
Because
the
the
way
CEO of McDonald's is not making burgers. The CEO of Goodyear is not about to come in there and make no damn tires.
Yeah, but in the concept of that y'all are explaining,
Joe Quadrasi is not about to come in there and make no books.
No.
Mark
Y'all are,
Zuckerberg
but
is
y'all are
Like,
looking at the broad level a little bit too broad. What I am saying is that the CEO in the CEO's office, the CEO has an office. In that CEO's office, there are a plethora of people that work in that. In some companies, like McDonald's, for instance, that CEO has an office that's way farther away than the actual McDonald's.
He could be, bro. He can
Than
have
the
a,
actual McDonald's.
He can have
But
an
let's say-
office in the McDonald's. He's not going to make no burgers, bro. That's not his job, fam.
So I think what's happening right now is that we're talking about two different things and we're talking past each other. So I have to stop talking.
So
I
guess
agree with what y'all are
Quincy
saying.
would be like 4 levels. I'm looking at the corporate structure. He's like 4 levels down from the CEO, right?
Yes.
And so I could see that happening if the CEO has your competency.
Yes.
My CEO,
exactly.
I am.
You're right.
6 levels down from the CEO.
But
I don't know where he is from the CEO. But like the thing about hiring people is, I'm not going to do your job. I'm responsible for your job getting done.
Yeah, but competency
like,
is
I talk to these guys, bro.
If I can't design something the way that it needs to be designed, it don't matter if you don't do it. I can't do it. Like I can't do your job, bro. I used to tell my employees this all the time, bro. Listen,
my employees
learn what you need to learn.
That's why I hired you.
That's why I hired you, brother. That's what the money is for, Don Draper. That's what the money is for.
Oh, my fault. Hold on. God damn it.
Tony, competency is such a great way of saying it because every CEO comes from a different background, correct?
Right.
There's probably some creative CEOs.
There's some tech, you could be finance, you could be
finance,
you could be operations, you could be design or creative, whatever.
Yeah, and any one of these people can make it to the CEO. What I am saying is that within their competency, sometimes they have to come down because I don't think that, and I think that Tony, for sure, you have a expertise in this, but I don't think you give it enough weight. Hiring good people, to me, and I know you disagree with this, is the hardest thing to do in any business.
I disagree.
Yeah, sure. I knew you did. Yeah. But because there's so, like 9 times out of 10, there's so many people. First of all, if it's your company, ain't gonna do it the way you want to do it. But if it's not your company, those it's so difficult, bro. It's so difficult to get somebody. Gary Vee talk about this shit all the time. It's so difficult to get somebody to do the job that you need to get the job done. Yeah, we hear you. I think we're talking past each other because I think what I am talking about in my experiences are very unique to me, and I'm not using all of my words clearly right now because political connects. So it's hard for me to have this conversation. But I kind of go back to the idea that, at least for me, the further I go up, and me having children and me getting married and me making more money, discipline has become something for me that level sets me in a way that is the only thing that makes me feel better. Buying a hat or a shirt or the shit that I've always wanted. Like we talked about it. The minute you got the bread, you went and bought every single pair of shoes you wanted, and it didn't do the thing. Dooch.
Have to.
I guess the agency
He
conversation.
wanted to do that. He didn't have to.
Want and have to is not the conversation that I'm having, but I hear you.
But I'm saying that's what he didn't have to.
I think Quincy, it's more of a view into the things that motivate and make you feel good now that you've achieved certain things. And like discipline, I don't think discipline is easy. Well, I think it's important, and I don't think it's
easy. Money or no money, fam.
Right. But like the Quincy gets a
because it ain't a money thing. It's more of a mindset thing, fam.
But the money can the when you get more money, you realize more what money is, and then when you realize what more of money is, you realize that hey, when I didn't have money, I could have done this well too. But for me, I can't speak for anybody else. Until I started making a certain amount of money, I didn't realize about that myself until I got it. And I believe
that's not a money thing. That's a mindset thing.
And I believe that experience that I have is probably the ladder of most people.
But that's a mindset thing. It's not a money thing, man.
What's the difference?
It comes with age and maturity. If you had this money when you was 24,
you still wouldn't be disciplined, bro. It's a mindset thing. It's not a money thing.
The mindset you have today, Quincy, if we gave you $500,000 more,
you would do different things than you would as a 21-year-old.
That's all it is.
Sure.
And maybe in that mindset, you would create things that would make your life more stressful. But that's the part that goes back to the agency. It's just like, bro, we all make and we got to live with these choices.
I think saying agency is the craziest shit I've ever heard y'all say in my entire life.
Okay, you want the choices you make? Like what
choices? I know what agency means. I'm not disagreeing with what it means. What I'm saying is that sometimes you guys act like regular people don't make bad choices. And what I always hear y'all say, but what I always hear y'all say,
my breakfast yays.
But all I hear y'all say is all you gotta.
I make bad decisions all the time, bro.
All I hear y'all say is all you got to do is not make the decisions, and then it won't be hard. Like what the fuck? Like what you talking about?
You talking about a nigga buying a pair of shoes? I don't have to buy shoes, fam. I want to.
So why? You think no time out.
I don't have to buy the scat. I could have bought a gas efficient car that doesn't take premium. I could have bought the car for the house, man. I could have bought the Honda.
Dude, I'm not talking about you because specifically I understand that you love shoes in a way that's very artistic. But let's talk about the average sneakerhead. You think you don't believe in programming.
You think I'm the only person that thinks about shoes artistically? You think other sneakerheads? You think they think about it as a different?
No. I don't think you're the only one, but I do think that this new day sneakerhead is not you. But let me finish asking my question before you ask questions.
Okay.
Do you think that programming is not real when it comes to why people buy things? Agency is crazy.
Do you know that I stopped? I haven't bought a pair of shoes this month. A bunch of shit has coming out. A bunch of stuff has come out that I want. But I'm trying to save money for a fucking embroidery machine.
Daryl.
So I'm not going to buy those things. I don't have to.
Hey, Quincy, back up from the camera, bro.
Like that's a choice, man. These are choices that niggas makes, man. Stop trying to.
Hold on, dudes. Hey, Quincy, what's the programming that's working on you that's making your life more difficult?
Yeah, no, like what you got going on, though?
Can I answer my question to Dooch?
Okay.
Dude, I literally started by saying I am not talking. No, he got to hear me, nigga. I literally start saying I'm not talking about you.
Hey, you want to know if I could hear you better if you just did like this? You ain't got to come closer to the camera. You could have just did this.
Oh, my bad.
Think. Come on now.
But dude, it's crazy because I started off by saying I'm not talking about you, and then you continue.
But it's a lot of niggas like me.
But dude, I wasn't talking about niggas like you.
The more that you talk about that, it's people like you. It's not, bro. You are an anomaly.
Acknowledge that the marketing does work, right? And it creates this FOMO where people end up making bad decisions and buying shit that they really.
Do you know when you pass a Burger King that they push the smell out?
It makes sense.
Nah, I didn't know that. So the Speed Queen, bro. And I don't go there either.
Speed Queen definitely push it towards.
God
damn.
Shout out to Speed Queen.
Little tip dinner, nigga.
Come on, man. $40 now, nigga. Tip
point is
half and half. $40, bro.
When it comes to programming and marketing, to me, sometimes when y'all say you have agencies and it was your choice, I feel like you guys are not thinking about the whole picture of how people are definitely tricked every day to go spend money they don't have on fucking material, and we are all a part of that. Right. I do it with fucking kids.
What's an example of how the marketing is working?
I do.
Like, you know what his hat costs?
Look, no.
You know how much his hat costs?
Like, Quincy, what would you do? What would you do? What would you do if you didn't have the money to buy that hat?
Oh shit,
nigga! When I didn't have the money to buy the hat, I wouldn't buy the hat.
What do you do?
You didn't buy it, right? That's fucking crazy.
So you're telling me right now that there are people who don't have the money to buy it.
What car marketing is working on you?
Oh,
is there any marketing for vehicles that's working on you?
It's working on my wife.
Oh, you want to get the it's working car for the baby?
Come on, car for the baby.
Hey, dude. Apologize to Quincy, bro. You just don't understand the parables of being this far up.
I don't. That's my fault. I apologize. I don't know.
Hey, dudes, the baby Beamer.
Oh, not the car for the baby.
Beamer. Car for the Hey, that's the name of the episode, Quincy. Fire.
I love it.
You need the car for the baby. My fault, man.
You go get it for her birthday, bro. If it's a boat,
come on now. If you pull up on her
birthday party.
Okay. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about these hot takes? Let me just tell y'all how much I love
this was your idea.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about these hot takes?
Oh my
that's why you doing it here? You trying to stun on us?
No, let me finish real quick, dude. I spend a week working these out. I call Tony, I call multiple, I bring it up at work. I call multiple people, right? I knew Tony was gonna say what he was gonna say.
Go that way. Yeah.
It never goes that way with Tony. But like I am still working these out in a way where I feel like
Tony,
I have
Quincy has the iPad that follows you.
Daryl.
It's moving, bro. Look. I'm speaking.
Hey, Daryl.
I don't.
Daryl?
I don't got that. I don't have that option. I got a new MacBook, bro. I don't got that option, man. You got the 2024?
But dude,
or you got the 25?
Dude, you own a building.
No, I don't.
You own a whole building.
Just pay rent.
No, more.
Just pay rent on Thursday.
I hear you, brother. I know you. Tony, I know you. I know both of you.
I know you. I know you. And I'll say some things. I'll be holding back.
Here's what it is. Hey,
what is your other hot take, bro?
Oh my God. I gotta pee.
Hold on, before you get to your other hot take, let me just say this thing. Have you noticed recently that with the things that are coming out between celebrity couples, when it could be deemed that the woman is at fault, the narrative is take us out the group chat.
Meaning we don't need to know this. Yeah.
When the niggas
why don't we need to know it?
Because the woman at fault.
I gotta pee.
You gotta listen to the messaging. It's the dog whistle.
I'm with you, friend. I'm with you.
The dog whistle.
When it's the nigga fault, it's okay to talk about it.
That nigga ain't shit.
Shit, yeah.
But when it's the take us out the group.
Yeah.
That being said, I don't know how to feel about this DDG and Holly Bailey.
Oh, I see. I haven't had a chance to look it up and shit.
They playing court games now.
Okay.
Because she went to court and
I know she got the restraining order on her.
She got a restraining order and then like visitation and custody and whatnot, but she's going to shoot a movie over in Europe.
She's trying to take the baby with her.
She wants to take the baby with her. So he went and played the court game to make sure that, can't take his son away.
Can't go for
like 4 months.
Hell no, bro.
She claimed that he was violent, physically
abusive. Yeah.
all of those things. And if he is, then the restraining order is very well warranted and visitation or whatever. He claims she was mentally unstable, sent the text messages like, yeah, I'm just going to off myself. And, the baby don't even have to know like, you definitely can't take my baby if that's how you move him.
Exactly.
And then the part where I just would like to be taken out the group chat is the defense of said responses from her is postpartum. And like, I just want to be able to ask real questions. Like, okay, let's just say
that's crazy, dog.
Let's just say, because I believe in postpartum, and I think that people need leeway and empathy and sympathy for that, right? But like, can I just put a blanket statement? Let's say me and my girl decide to have a baby on January 1st.
Mm-hmm.
What's the cutoff for postpartum? Just so I know.
I don't know, fam.
Like, okay.
Look it up, fam. What?
I did look it up.
Said I did.
Hey, what you think?
It's forever.
It's like how Quincy say discipline, and discipline can have such a wide.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's no telling. It could be different for different people. Because
yeah.
I just feel like,
but it's kind of fucked up because now you could just lean on that when.
That's like somebody saying they got like a 42-month-old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Postpartum, like
36. Yeah, he's 36 months. Like, bro, 3 years old. Yeah,
he can still be like, I don't know, and like I get it. It's a little joker. It's not a big joker because like,
but it is a joker.
It is a joker. Like, what the fuck we gonna say about it? But like, yes, take us out the group chat, but take us out the group chat because like, she could still be shitty. Like, I'm having this conversation / arguing with my girl. The reason why something happened and whose fault, neither one of those things has to be negative.
I was just about to say, yeah.
Just because it's your fault don't mean it's negative, but like, if not for this, then not that.
I found that.
The reason why she did that to him, the reason why he did that to her, like some of that stuff don't matter, but it's just like, oh no. Okay, damn, this nigga left.
I'm like, where this nigga go?
CEO probably
you had to go take a shit?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
CEO probably called him. You know what I'm saying? Had to run out.
Oh shit.
You want to talk about Wayne?
Yeah, dog. I didn't even get a chance to listen to it, but the streets ain't vibing with the Carter 6, man.
I listened to it.
I did not listen.
A lot of skips.
Was it?
A lot of skips.
Damn, bro.
And
That's all I've been hearing, fam.
It has me believing that, and like, I'm glad Quincy back for this.
That's all I've been hearing, fam.
There is something that I have to admit after listening to this. And they said it on Joe Budden podcast.
Okay. I haven't listened to that either. So
rapping is only like 5% of rap music.
That's what I keep telling this nigga.
Quincy, I gave you credit. You don't have to stay on mute.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, nigga. You can't nigga. I've been saying that shit for you. Y'all.
Hey,
listen, it is the foundation to me. But like Wayne could still rap, kind of.
No, he not making. I heard he wasn't making songs though. It's just a bunch of rap.
It is a bunch of
bad.
rap. Like
if
you read it, it's probably fire.
No, but it's different than that too. I think it's a little bit of I'm going to use the word production.
Did you have that coffee delivered to your front door?
He did.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you wanted to go make it? Oh, my fault. Yeah. Got that in the room.
I thought you took a call from the CEO.
No, he went to go make an espresso real quick.
Yeah, I fuck with an espresso. It's great.
That is funny.
It is. That's for one of Father's Day.
Hey, when I went on my work trip, I didn't have those things.
You should get closer to the CEO, my nigga.
Hey, yeah, my fault. That's my fault.
Do you want to?
That's my fault. That's my fault.
Usually the hotel has one. You just got to go ask the front desk. That's all I did.
Yeah.
No.
Also, stay at 5-star hotels, bitch ass.
Yeah, I'm about to say I wasn't at a 5-star hotel or 4-star.
I don't know where I'm at.
I had continental breakfast. That's
He said, I don't know where I'm at. I just seen Kenya Barris at brunch though. So
yeah. And Lil Rel.
yeah, it's all right. He said what up to me. I was like, hey, bro, working, move.
Yeah.
King Bear's is a good guy.
I'm sure he
No,
is.
he's not. No, he's
sure
not. No, he's
sure
not.
he is.
Though he's not. He's not. No reports have said he's a good guy. Everybody said he's a dick.
I may or may not have had a conversation with King Bear.
That's cool. I've heard
that doesn't make him a good person. So.
Okay, let me finish my point. Lil Wayne.
My fault. I didn't mean to offend your political connection.
Yeah. My fault. Yeah.
I think the point that Tony made is a great point. It's. I think I want to use the word production, dude, and you let me know if I'm using that incorrectly. But there is no like. and I think you said it. He didn't make a song. It felt like he said some words over some music, and the music that he chose wasn't that good.
Be like that when you got the people around no more, fam.
Production because the beats weren't dynamic.
That's what happened when you don't got the people around you no more, fam.
It sounded like the.
It sounded like nigga is just Wayne there now.
The interlude that he made, that he was like niggas acting like bitches when they go into the studio, coming there with clips. It sounded like that nigga spent a month writing. Heard beats and just started applying songs to beats.
You talking about that point I made to you the other day?
Yeah.
No, bro, y'all know he don't write, bro. They just pull up a beat and he just be rapping, bro. That's what I'm saying. It sounds like it's just him and the engineer who is his manager or some shit like that. And they just pull up a beat. That's what I'm saying. Niggas just pulling up beats and he just rapping, fam.
But like it's worse.
Which is what he want to do. That's all he want to do. Dude, that's why he need that.
He was replaced. It sounded like he rapped on a beat and they took that verse and put it on a different.
Put on something else. Yeah, at the same tempo.
And it's still good rap.
But it's just him in there and he don't have the 10 because Wayne has never been the person. He wasn't even the person to sequence his own album. But when you don't have those people no more.
And that's crazy that you haven't heard Button because that's exactly what Button said.
So
I definitely haven't heard Button, but that's what he don't got those people around. Like Ted's not there no more. I don't know if Mac Main or them niggas. Like I don't see those people with him no more. Like it just be him.
And he went as far as to say, when you look back at your favorite Lil Wayne songs, was it Lil Wayne doing the chorus or was it a sample on the chorus? And I'm like,
it was a song that was put together.
Yeah, a Millie, 6 foot, 7 foot.
I mean, there ain't no chorus on either one of them.
No. Yeah. And like even How to Love, that was a part of the verse that just became.
No, someone else wrote How to Love. He didn't write that.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
So my hot take on Wayne was actually very similar to, and I've had this take for a while. I was a huge Lil Wayne fan when I was a kid, and I was the guy arguing that Wayne was better than Jay. And what I realized is that Wayne is actually more for younger people and who we were when we.
This explains what we were talking about a couple weeks ago.
What?
Between rapper and artist.
Yeah, sure.
This is the example right here. He can rap the fucking walls off the studio, bro.
I mean, I don't want to get back into that conversation, but yeah, I hear what you're saying. Because I still think Lil Wayne, I think rap is an art, but that's a whole other conversation. So there's that point too. I think that I also think Wayne hasn't grown much. And you could tell he's one of the only GOATs, because I still think you have to consider him as a GOAT, that hasn't grown and doesn't have as much substance as a Jay.
I don't know if Eminem has substance.
Eminem has substance. Eminem has substance. Eminem has substance.
Does he?
Yeah, he talked. At least that last album, bro. It was something on there. Like he had a song about his daughter and how he wrote it from the perspective that he wasn't here anymore, talking to her.
Okay,
which was dope. It was kind of a little tearjerker, low key.
Yeah, I feel bad for Wayne.
Oh, you see it? You see it?
Yeah.
How do I turn this shit off?
You see it, nigga?
Hey, don't
And
show
I got
too
the,
much- hey,
I
don't
have
show
that
too much of
same
your
option on
background.
my camera, and I don't. My camera don't do that.
I've been trying to turn it off this whole
Don't
time.
show too much of your background, fam.
Hey, Will. Hey, chill out. Chill out. Yeah, no, but I've been here. I haven't had a chance to listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it tomorrow at work.
So many skips. It's
But
too long.
no, that's all I've been hearing, fam.
It's too
I've
long.
been hearing it's not good at all, fam.
Big X the plug got off. 2 Chainz cleaned them up. I didn't even like Big Sean verse on there.
Dang, dog.
The way that they killed it on Button Podcast, like I don't think it deserves that amount of killing. It's just not good. Like it's fine.
Can I say something else real quick? Just a little bit. I listened to that Jazzy.
Dog,
I listened to that Jazzy interview,
mm-hmm.
and then I fucked around and clicked on the Jazzy song that they was talking about.
No, Jazzy fire, bro.
No, but I don't want to say the guy. That album is fire.
Are you talking about the Puff album, or are you talking about her album?
The Love album.
The Love.
Nah, I thought it was good, but her album, go listen to her shit, fam.
Yeah, I'm gonna go listen to it, but I forgot.
Fire.
Because I do the Spotify DJ shit, and then that Sway Lee song came on, and I was like, why don't I listen to this anymore? That song so goddamn fire.
So you went back to Kells too, huh?
No, I didn't go back.
Okay.
I didn't go back. I heard it on the Button Podcast.
Oh, okay. So they played it on the Button. They did play it on the Jazzy joint. Yeah.
I just did Contagious at karaoke on Friday.
Come on now.
Well, how you doing, Mr. Biggs? What the hell is going on?
Yeah,
what you mean is going on? Kelly's telling me that.
Did y'all see Pod Wives?
I saw the beginning.
Yeah, I saw it. Beginning, most of it.
That shit was funny, though. That shit funny.
I thought about that, and
that shit was funny, though. Joe is funny, though. I don't know why
the money conversation.
No, he was.
Hold on, for our pod about a pod section.
Pod about a pod, yeah.
Joe,
so that nigga is funny, bro. Him and Parks are funny now, dog. I don't know. Parks always been funny, bro. But Parks being on cam is funny as fuck.
And like
bro.
actually saying stuff.
Yeah.
My favorite is like Keno and his girl because I know they are both monsters,
bro.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like you can.
I can imagine being in the house with two niggas
together.
No, I think
like, bro, he leaves the house to go to a hotel, and she sit there just smiling.
Bro, that is crazy, dog.
Like, what's going on?
Oh, you did it again? Bro, you left the house and went to a hotel again?
And
I'd be dead, bro. I would be dead, bro.
No.
I would be dead.
Bro, and we just sitting here like shit is cool.
Dog, listen.
That is fucking nuts, bro. I thought that too. I'm like, no, wait, you went again? You went back to the hotel again after the argument?
And then went to the strip club with Joe?
I don't think we cool? You know what my issue with that?
Growth.
And I'll play the other side. I'll play the other side with Keno for a second. I'm watching Couples Therapy again right now.
Oh, it's like Couples Therapy is one of the best shows on television, bro.
One of the best shows on television.
I can't watch it, bro. I'll be triggered.
No, bro, I watched the episode with my girl.
Oh man.
And she's one of the girls like take us out the group chat. And the woman was so dead wrong.
Dead wrong.
She was like, turn this shit off. I'm like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
No, but like,
wild, don't they? Yeah, I turn it off.
But my issue,
boys up?
My issue with social media or even Podwise or even that, which Couples Therapy does a good job of, none of us ever talk about how hard fucking relationships are, bro. It's turned into this man versus woman thing, but in all reality, bro, and we all go through it. We all go through it, bro. Relationships are fucking. We need to start saying that more. It's difficult. And you have to keep loving that person and keep wanting that person every single day.
Quincy, you know what it is though? It's you and your conglomerate and the way that they marketed relationships to us.
Conglomerate is crazy.
Marketed to us.
Conglomerate? They could be in you in the same way.
Nah. You 4 down from the CEO, bro. I'm telling you, you shake. Excuse me, 3 down. My fault. I apologize. 3 down. But the way that y'all shape minds about how relationships are supposed to work. I
seen you golfing the other day, bro. I seen you golfing at the Trump.
I hate the idea that people came up with this thing of like my person. Like when I find my person, I'm like, when you find your person, then you.
That's marketing. That's marketing.
But like, why would y'all get at the people, bro? That is so fucking damaging.
Wait, but who benefits off of that? Marketing.
Walmart.
Oh yeah, TV, media, everything. My person. It's probably my person is $1 billion line,
bro. Like fucking.
I want to trademark that.
Forever Rose is like, I don't know whoever did it, like but it's the stupidest shit in the world.
I need to figure out something like that, bro.
Great line, fam. Great line go a long way. My person is crazy. My person is crazy. There's no such thing as mine. There's a soulmate. Soulmate is also marketing.
No, I can see that because your soulmate doesn't have to be the person that you're with.
You believe in soulmates?
But my person is like this is the person that's for me.
No, but that's what soulmate is. Do you believe that?
No, my person it entails the relationship. Like I want this person for my. This is my person for the relationship.
My person is the person. Like, okay, y'all seen the memes? Y'all seen the memes?
No, a soulmate could be. It could be one of your friends. Could be your soulmate.
Pause.
See, why I gotta be all that? Why I gotta be all that? Man? It's Pride Month, bro. Come on, man. Don't do that.
That's not what I meant by pause. I just meant like pause.
What do you mean?
All right.
I don't do that.
What you mean?
I don't do that anymore.
I'm trying to be like Mark, bro. For the month, we got to chill out for the month, man.
You're not pausing on Pride Month?
Yeah, man. Let's try to respect them.
I don't do pause regardless.
I'll be right back.
You just did it. What are you talking about? It's recorded, Quincy. You just said pause.
No, I didn't.
That is crazy. That is fucking nuts, bro.
So do you believe in the concept of soulmates in the sense of a relationship spouse?
That's what I'm saying. Soulmate doesn't have to be a spouse or be in a relationship with that person. But I think the my person thing that has to do with the relationship thing. Because this is I thought you were my person to grow old and get married and do all these things. And do I believe in it? I mean, I can see what people are saying when they say that, but I don't believe in the term my person.
I don't believe in my person, and I don't believe in soulmate.
I believe in someone that's for you, for you know what I'm saying, that you're supposed to go forward.
I believe in compatibility.
Yeah. But that's what they're saying when they say, I thought you were my person. I thought you were the person I was supposed to, like you and your wife, bro. You found her early in life.
Yeah.
And you knew you wanted to spend the rest of your life and do all these things with her. That was your person.
I didn't realize that though until later down the line. I married her 10 years later, bro.
But you wouldn't have did that. That's what I'm saying. Even doing that, bro.
Yeah.
For y'all to stay together for 10 years without a ring, that's special. Like, people don't do those type of things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe.
But y'all knew that this is what, back then y'all knew that this is what we're going to do. And as long as it's whatever amount of time it takes for us to get to this spot, we together.
Knowing is crazy. I don't.
Because if you had any inkling of a doubt that you didn't want to be with her, you wouldn't be with her.
I wouldn't be with her. You're right, but I still think that.
Because I'm sure y'all have been through ups, y'all been through downs, y'all been through all that shit, and during the down, you could be like, man, fuck, I don't got to do this no more. I could go somewhere else.
My point is this, and I know you're gonna tell me I'm that guy right now, dude. You can be compatible with multiple people.
Sure.
So like. The reason why, and I'll speak about my situation, the reason why my wife and I work well with each other, we are the ultimate cheat code because we grew together.
Exactly. That's why I said you found her early.
Yeah, we were kids and we grew together.
Mm-hmm.
If we would have met here instead of meeting here, I don't know if it's the same result.
You never know.
Because like y'all tell me all the time, nigga, I've been to war.
I have, bro.
Like
with people that I thought was like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? I could see something going, and it shit just go wrong, fam.
Yeah, I have never technically been to war.
No, you have. You just haven't been. You ain't been overseas. You've been in battle. You just ain't went. You ain't did a tour yet. Man. You ain't went over there.
They sent me off, bro.
You did. You've been to battle before. You just ain't went over there, dog. You ain't did a tour yet.
Oh man, yeah, man. I don't know. I think that
and that shit hurts more because it's like, dog. I thought that you loved me. Like
love
to be.
Love ain't got
Bro,
nothing to do with
no,
it,
that shit hurt more. Fam. I ain't gonna even lie to you, fam.
Love ain't got shit.
When it comes from somebody that you care about a lot, and that
Wait, who hurt you?
No, because he's talking about my person shit, and I was telling him that he found this early, and he was talking about us being at war and shit, and I was like, it just hurts more when it's a person that you thought that.
Yeah, I just had this conversation with Quincy. I was watching. It was a pastor talking about this on TikTok or Instagram, and he was like, "We as people are not designed to have all of these like experiences and then try and find our person. Yeah. Like ideally, you know, if you follow in the way of Christianity or whatever, you find the person you're going to be with young.
Quincy's the Quincy way. Yeah,
all the things that you experience with them that you like, you're getting it from this one person as opposed to going out and having all of these experiences with different people. Yeah. And then you find somebody you want to be with, but maybe she don't do this like that, or he don't do this like that.
Sound like this.
We figure it out. Well, no, we figure out how to.
If you know how to communicate, you figure it out. Sometimes you go without, or you end up stepping out in your situation trying to
like discipline to me.
No, it ain't a discipline thing. It's like he said, y'all grow together, and you just got to be able to tell that person and be able to communicate the things that you know what I'm saying. Like,
there's no discipline that would make you grow. So if the person you with prefers somebody who's 6'2",
discipline,
it ain't no discipline in your way out of that.
I'll grow that way. Yeah, you're right.
Like that's what I'm saying. If you've experienced something that your partner just is not able to give you, that's like the idea of like a girl after she deal with a nigga with money.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to say ruined, but like maybe not for you, my guy.
Or the 6'4" nigga that could cuddle you in a way that I could just never do because I'm not.
Or pick you up, all kinds of stuff. That shit. Like,
I'll work out.
Hey, listen, the pickup. If you could pick her up for the one time. Fam.
Yeah, I'll work out.
No, picking someone up as a 6'4" person is, I'm sure, it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know I understand that. Like, I definitely understand that shit.
Dog, my girl is asking me, do guys pick their girl and their relationship and the person they want to have kids with based on the characteristics that they want their kids to have?
No.
I'm like, nobody would date you short ass motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm doing to my lineage by dating somebody? Like, bro, if I dated a girl that was 5'10", you know, the type of monster in the streets. Like, and it's not just the idea like, oh, they could go to the league, but bro, like, you know,
no, taller people are deemed more successful. Yeah,
your life is easier being taller. Shit comes easier to you. You know,
they do say that. I understand, Quincy, as a short person, you don't feel that way, but yeah, that's what they say, bro. Taller people are more successful.
No, I'm not disagreeing with it. We gotta work harder. For sure.
Don't do that. See, you always do that. That's hate. That's hate.
I'm agreeing.
No, you make it seem like tall people don't have to work hard, bro.
I didn't
do that every time we talk about tall people.
Tall people are cool.
Huh?
I love tall people. Tall people are amazing.
You gotta do what I gotta do. Bop them on the top of the head.
That's crazy, dog. Hey, why people hate, dog? That shit be
hate in general. Like, I don't want to say it confuses me because I get it. Like, bro, it doesn't do anything for you, bro. Stop fucking hating.
It's definitely self-deprecating humor in a bad way. I found myself.
It's not self-deprecating, nigga. It's fucking hate.
No.
You tear yourself down by talking shit about tall niggas.
Yeah,
but like it's shit.
It's hate. I found myself. No matter who the person is, I meet a new person, I always have the same bit, which is like if you meet a person on Teams or Zoom or whatever, it's like, hey, I'm taller than you thought I was, right? Like that's my go-to.
How would they know?
No, but that's the funny part. It's like, yeah, I got tall energy, right? But usually I got the camera like this and shit.
This nigga shoot up to know you cheating the angles on Zoom is crazy.
Oh my god, dog. I had a Zoom meeting or a Teams meeting on Friday, dog. Damn, I wish I could do that all day, dog. That shit would be amazing.
Bro, I swear to God, it sounds great.
It's horrible.
Is the bane of my existence.
It's the horrible, bro.
Is it?
Especially if I got to turn my camera on, bro. I'll be fucking 2 minutes.
See, I ain't had to turn my camera on.
Run into the closet to grab a shirt with a collar. Like, I hate it, bro. I hate it so much. But
I didn't have to turn the camera on.
I ain't got to put a collar on.
Be in that position. But, like, bro, the thing about it is, dude, I think that everybody figures out a way to do their job at the highest of their capacity with the lowest amount of effort.
Yeah.
And once you make it to a certain level in corporate America, the way to do that is schedule as many meetings as possible.
Bro, I had meetings all day on Friday, bro.
Bro, they'll fill up your whole day, bro. And I'll be telling, I had to train motherfuckers in my job to be like, bro, a meeting, if you add me to a meeting, you are asking me for a favor. I need to know what, when, where, what you need from me. Before I get there, because I'm going to talk about it,
or I could be doing my job.
I don't want to be here. I'm not even gonna tell you what I'm gonna do while I'm not here, because I might be on TikTok. I might be on the phone for hours. That ain't your job to know what I'm doing. But your job is to let me know what you need from me.
You're 100%.
You're. I have meetings all day Friday, dog. Niggas, we try to figure out this fucking tariff shit, dog.
No, but like, dude, for real in real life. What did y'all get accomplished in all the meetings?
Something.
So the last one that I did before I started loafing, we were talking with a new, not a new carrier because it was FedEx, but it was a different part of FedEx. So we're trying to figure out during the winter season and shit how we're not able to ship shit because it be cold. So this part of FedEx has the heated trucks. So he was like, you know what I'm saying? They just trying to find out different solutions and shit for shit so we can ship all the time.
Hey, how many people was in that meeting? Because this literally
it was me, the CEO, COO, and him and the dude.
Okay, that's like okay, that's fine.
Three away.
They started
making this dude. He's 3 away.
It was supposed to be 6 of us in there.
He said COO.
Yeah, that's the dude that want the shirt.
You 3 away.
Bro, it's the scat. Bro. They really like the scat. That's all it is.
I'm sure it is.
Hey, dude, Quincy, he got a conversation piece car.
Yeah, he does.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be wearing quarter zips. This nigga got a car.
No, I see.
I fuck with both of them, though. They fuck with me.
I think to your point about like any of the online applications, they're tough, especially if Tony is different because he's 100% remote. If you're half in, half out, or like 2 days in, 2 out, it can become a thing where everybody is in the same place. Like you over there, Tony over there, and I'm over here. And we still doing this.
And we still on this. Oh, I see what you're saying.
And we still doing this. So it's like it becomes this tool that like supplements. And then like here's the crazy part. I'm good, but if you're a 20-year-old, 21-year-old, 22-year-old coming into the industry, a big part of our job is learning how to speak to people, learning how to look somebody in their eyes, and learning how to present. This device creates this level of separation, what makes it tougher for you if I gotta be in your face and talk. If I gotta be in your face,
I definitely get it.
So it's
because I have those type of meetings too. Like I have meetings where it's, you know what I'm saying, we all at the table trying, you know what I'm saying, trying to get it done. And it was 2 different experiences, I could say that.
Yeah, and I will double down and say like it's harder for me too because I have a million things I gotta do. So if I got one of these meetings, I always have a second screen, and I'm always doing something else, which is bad for me because I need to be paying attention. But also, this needs to get done.
So I only got so many, and I'm only giving y'all 8 hours.
If I'm in person,
see, and my immediate boss, the one that's right over me, he said when you do things like that, you need to let them know you are taking time away from me doing the things that y'all want me to be doing.
Yeah, bro. Like I had to in my last job because I had so many direct reports, bro, and like they just will always throw meetings. They made us do a capacity model. So like on a regular day,
come on now,
7 hours and 15 minutes in a regular day. And of that 7 hour and 15 minutes, you legitimately are going to work about 5.5.
I was just about to say about 4.
So what can you accomplish in 5.5 hours? And what are your employees supposed to accomplish in 5.5 hours? And then when you do a meeting, if it's going to be more than 4 people in the meeting, then consider how much money you're eating up by taking up an hour of time between somebody to make 110, 150, 70. Like, bro, like, you just put, you know what I'm saying, a $200,000 meeting on the books. Like, we better get something out of this. And like, it's terrible to look at shit like that because then you start second guessing everything. But like, stop wasting people's time, bro. Especially mine.
Cat's out the bag too. I know putting it back in the bag.
No, it's over. Remember what you were saying about remote jobs going away? Like the job that I applied for last year, that I made to like the second or third round of interviews for and didn't get, they reposted it, and now it's fully in office in Austin.
Yeah, I told you. It's not gonna be 100. Like, it's never gonna be what it was before, where like 1 out of every 50 people you knew had a job where they work.
They want 3 days a week. 3 days a week on site in Austin, but you also have to be willing to travel 20% of the time.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, that sounds like 5 days a week somewhere, not in my house. Like, no, fuck that.
I do, but again, I'm still on the side of, I don't think, again, for you, for me, for like, if you've been in an industry long enough to know how to exist, but if you're somebody coming out of school, I think you need to go to the office. I don't think it's fair if you go to school to graduate to just go sit in your bedroom. Like, you need to go talk to people. You need to meet people. And I think it's worse for our society. I think
talking about the remote.
Remote is worse for us. Like, less people gonna get.
I want to experience, bro. I want to experience. I ain't gonna lie.
It's not as. It's worth experiencing at least once, and I think it's for some people. But I need the discipline and the structure of having to go into the office and.
See, I don't need that, bro. I'm not gonna work on my own, fam.
I do too.
And it's cool. And it's cool because at my job, I'm in my own building by myself. It's just me and the people that I work with. You know what I'm saying? Because we had the separate buildings. But yeah,
you ain't never put the remote tuxedo on, where you got the collar shirt and the silky
and no bottom.
That's my outfit, bro. I wouldn't dare stand up on the call. They'd be like, "Really?" Like, yeah,
silkies
chilling. Hey, let's take this time and get into the intermission. We come back, we're gonna talk about Trump and Elon and what the holiday.
Oh my god,
yeah. We appreciate everybody tuning in, Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, wherever you catching us at. This is 72 and 10 pod. We'll be back with it.